Hi there! Welcome to Microsoft Teams, a collaboration app that helps your team stay organized and have conversations, all in one place. Let's start with, what else? Teams. Here, you can see a list of all the teams you're part of. Teams are made up of channels. You can build them by topic, department, or just for fun. Channels are where the real work gets done, where you hold meetings, have team conversations, and share files. At the top of each channel, you'll find tabs. They're like links to your favorite files, apps, and services. Want to have a quick, on-the-spot meeting with people in your channel? Select Meet Now. In a meeting, you can show content from your computer or record your meeting. When you share a file in a channel conversation, you and your team can edit it at the same time and share thoughts alongside it. To find all the files that have been shared in a channel, go to the Files tab at the top of the channel. To see all the files ever shared across the team, click Files on the left. Want to talk privately with a person or group? Click New Chat at the top and type their names. Give the chat a name to make it easier to find later. To make a call directly from a chat, click Video Call or Audio Call. In some cases, if your organization has set it up, you can call anyone from Teams using calls, even if they're not using Teams. In meetings, you can see everything you've got lined up for the day or week. Or schedule a meeting. This calendar syncs with your Outlook calendar. Go to Activity for a view that lets you catch up on all your unread messages, @mentions, replies, and more. And use the command box to search for specific items or people, take quick actions, and launch apps. Convenient, right? And don't forget to download the mobile app so you're in sync when you're on the go. Thanks for watching. Now bring in your team and let the collaboration begin. In Microsoft Teams, teams are groups of people brought together for work, projects, or common interests. Teams are made up of channels. Each channel is built around a topic like team events, a department name, or just for fun. Channels are where you hold meetings, have conversations, and work on files together. At the top of each channel, you'll find tabs. These are like links to your favorite files, apps, and services. To add a tab, click the plus sign next to the tabs. Add Planner, for example, to create a project board for tracking team tasks. If you've got a lot of channels, you can make the important ones easy to find in the channels list. Just mark them as favorites. Click the 3 dots next to a channel name to remove it as a favorite, and see a list of things you can do with the channel. That's the quick overview of teams and channels. Put them to work for you. Channels are where team conversations and collaboration happen. Here are some tips for you to make the most of channels. Every channel has a Conversations tab, where team members post messages and replies. Replies to messages stay grouped together so everyone can follow the conversation. All the conversations are stored in the channel, so it's easy to get caught up. Like what someone said? Give them a thumbs up. Typos happen to the best of us, but they don't need to happen for long. Click the 3 dots on your message to edit it. Or you can delete a message if you want. When you want to bring someone's attention to a conversation, type the @ sign and their name. You can @mention an entire team or channel too, if the team owner has enabled it. Use this when you want to call everyone's attention to something important. These red circles next to the channel names tell you the number of times you've been mentioned in a channel. You'll want to follow up on those conversations. File collaboration is a key part of teamwork. You and your team can edit together, as well as share thoughts alongside the file. All the discussions also appear in the channel conversation. Conversation and collaboration all in one place. That's the power of channels. Ever feel the need to turn a team conversation into a quick meeting? You can do that with Meet Now. Use Meet Now to have an instant meeting in the Conversations tab in a channel. There are 2 ways to start the meeting. Either go to where you type messages at the very bottom and click Meet Now, the video camera, under the box. Or, to keep the context of a specific conversation, first click Reply, then Meet Now, under where you would type your reply. Scroll down a bit to see a full video preview. There you go. Below the Meet Now button, there are options for you to set up the camera and schedule a meeting. Give the meeting a name, and then click Meet Now. Once you're in the meeting, invite people by selecting from the suggestions. Or just type a name in the box. You can also invite someone from outside your organization to the meeting, even if they're not using Teams. Just type their number in the box, or copy the join info and send it to them via email. Once they arrive in the virtual lobby as a guest, you can bring them in from there. When you need to record your meeting so everyone can watch it later, click More Options, then Start Recording. You'll get an email telling you when your video is uploaded to Microsoft Stream and ready for you to view, edit, publish, or download. To share some content from your computer, click Share in the center of your screen, and then click the screen you want to show. While you're sharing, you can give someone else in the meeting control of your screen by picking their name from the bar at the top. With Meet Now, it's simple to meet with anyone in Teams. Want to know how to keep track of your appointments and schedule meetings in Microsoft Teams? We've got you covered. In Meetings, you'll see a list of all your appointments for the day or work week. Your meetings list stays in sync with your Outlook calendar, so you always know what's going on. Got an invite? Select it to find out what the meeting's about, who's attending, and to send a quick response. To schedule a new meeting, click Schedule a Meeting. Give your meeting a title and enter a location. By default, it'll be an online meeting in Teams. Choose a start and end time, and add some details if you like. Next, add people to the meeting by entering their names in the Invite People box. You can also invite someone from outside your organization to the meeting, even if they don't use Teams. Just type their email address in the box. Once the meeting is scheduled, they'll get an invite in email so they can join as a guest. You'll see everyone's availability for the time you picked in the attendees list. To find a time that works for everyone, pick one of the suggested times, if there are any, or click Scheduling Assistant to see everyone's available times in a calendar view. You can choose whether to keep your meeting private, only the people you invite will be included, or make it open to a certain channel. If you host your meeting in a channel, like here, everyone on the team can see a notice in the channel's Conversations tab. This way, your whole team can set meeting agendas, share files, or leave comments there. Whenever you want to view, manage, or schedule a meeting, go to Meetings. If you're a team owner, you want to make Teams a great place for people to get work done and have fun. Here's a guide to help. Once your team has been set up, you'll want to make sure the membership stays healthy. When you need to add or remove people from the team, click More Options next to the team name. Then pick Manage Team to remove members, or go straight to Add Members. A team member could be someone from within your org, or a guest, someone who's not in your org. To add someone as a guest, type their email address to start. Click the pencil icon to add a friendly display name for them so everyone knows who they are. They'll get an email inviting them to join the team. You'll find more in-depth settings for members, channels, and more under Manage Team. For example, to help you share the load, add some people as co-owners of the team. In the Members tab under Role, just change Member to Owner. This way, if you're not available, other team owners will take care of the team. Some channels are important for the whole team to know about. As an owner, you can make certain channels automatically show up in everyone's channel list. Go to the Channels tab and select Auto Favorite next to the channel name. You can do this for up to 10 channels in a team. Under Settings, you can fine-tune your team environment. Add a unique team picture to reflect your team's personality. Grant permissions for members and guests. Set options for how app mentions work. And let people share GIFs and stickers and conversations here under Fun Stuff. Because sometimes a fun GIF is the perfect way to say, "Go team!" If your team has apps that everyone uses, manage them here under Apps. Don't see the one you need? Click Go to Store to find and install it right from here. If you've got a team that's inactive, but you want to keep it around for reference, you can archive it by going to the bottom of your Teams list and selecting the Manage icon. The conversations and files in the team become read-only once you archive it. You'll still be able to search through it for stuff, and you can keep it as a favorite. Team owners will still be able to add or remove members, update roles, and delete, renew, or restore an archived team by clicking Restore Team. That's your go-to guide as a team owner. Now make teams your own. Wherever you go in Microsoft Teams, the command box is always there at the top of the screen to help you search, take quick actions, or launch apps. To search for a message, person, channel, or file anywhere in Teams, just type what you're looking for into the box. Pick one of the suggestions from the list, or hit Enter to see more results on the left. Slash commands help you perform tasks without breaking your flow. Type a slash to see a list of commands and descriptions. Pick the one you want, or just type it. To call someone, type /call. Then press Tab, and select or type the name of the person you want to call. Type /files to search and open a file. With the command, you can send a message to someone without moving away from what you're working on. Type the symbol and the person's name in the box. Write a message and press Enter to send it. Some apps can be launched directly from the box once they're installed. For example, type @weather and a city name to get the latest weather report. With the command box, Teams is at your command. Team conversations are great for collaboration, but sometimes you need to talk privately. In chat, you can have one-on-one chats or group chats with your teammates. To start a new chat, click the New Chat icon at the top of the app, then type the name of the person or people you want to reach. Click the down arrow on the right to give the chat a name. This helps when you have a few group chats going with different sets of people. When you want to call someone directly from a chat, click Video Call or Audio Call in the top right corner. This also works for calling a group. On the left side of the app, there's a list of your most recent conversations. When you want to stay on top of the chat, click the 3 dots, then Favorite. This keeps it in the Favorites list on the left. In some cases, you can call anyone from Teams using calls, even if they're not using Teams. Your organization has to allow this and give you an enterprise voice license. But if you've got this set up, it's pretty handy. In calls, you can also see your call history and check voicemail. Don't have calls? Don't worry. Any missed calls and voicemail will show up in your activity feed. Chat and calls give you everything you and your team need to stay in touch. Tabs let you highlight the apps, services, and files your team cares about right at the top of a channel, so everyone in your team can get to them. Every channel comes with 3 tabs by default. Conversations is where your team posts messages and replies, holds meetings, and shares files. Files helps your team store, find, and co-edit all the documents that have been uploaded to that channel. Use the Wiki tab to draft documents, track meeting notes, and collaborate in real time. Tabs aren't just containers for your stuff. They're active places where your team can get stuff done. Here, we have a PowerPoint presentation that people can view or edit together as a team, a project board for tracking tasks and managing work items, and a whiteboard to draw, plan, and collaborate on. To add important tools to the top of a channel for your team, click Add a Tab, the plus sign, next to the tabs. We'll add a Power BI report that shows the metrics this team cares about. Give the tab a name, select a workspace, and a report. Check the box to post an announcement to the channel about this new tab. Then click Save. To get a direct link to a tab to share with your teammates, go to the top right corner and click More Options, then copy link to tab. To have a focused conversation about a particular app or file, away from the broader team conversation, click Show Tab Conversation. People can follow the discussion here or back in the channel. Everyone on the team can read along and join in. With tabs, your team has quick access to the apps, services, and files that help you get work done together.